Hello everybody. No, do not adjust your sets. We are not playing a Batman. We're not we're not playing a Max Payne game, or for that matter, another Remedy game. But we are playing a Batman game. And we're specifically playing the one that, or one of the ones that people don't really use what they are like, because it's a Telltale game. Yeah, I figured after what happened last time with Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, I figured we should change tactics. I need a little bit of a cooldown game. This is going to be a little bit awkward. Let me explain the current schedule, by the way, for what's up planned next. What's on the horizon next? Oh boy. Now, what's up next? Okay, so here's the thing. I'm starting this because it's another game that's taking up 30 gigabytes on my hard drive that I figured should be an easy knockout given it's a Telltale game. Secondly, I have a few Telltale games in my backlog that I've been meaning to finish but haven't had the chance to. This is one of them, Batman: The Enemy Within, the sequel to the original Telltale Batman, which I've already played through. The other ones include Game of Thrones and Tales from the Borderlands. Oh, and then the Wallace and Gromit game came back from the digital distribution hell, as I like to call it, where games get stuck there and they get pulled and they never seem to come back, but this one thankfully did. So I have it now. I just haven't had time to play it yet. And God, who wants to play those fucking remasters of Sam and Max when they re-recorded Boschko's lines? I digress. Anyway, though, so yeah, I'm going to be playing Batman: The Enemy Within, starting it today. Then this coming Tuesday, Ground Zero Texas comes out, the remaster, and I'm going to be buying that on Steam. And we're going to do a playthrough of that. It'll probably be good for like a one-off or so, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, probably going to go into it completely blind as well, so that's going to be something. And then the week after that, during my spring break week, or not the week after, and Ground Zero Texas does come out. Let me take a look. Yeah, Nuclear Edition. It is coming out here. Yeah, it is coming out on March 2nd. Okay, yeah. So, March 2nd, I will buy it. I will stream it that Thursday, the 4th, and we'll go back to Batman the following Friday. And then from there, there's another thing that's coming out. Good old Stops the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse is finally getting re-released here. And yeah, I haven't mentioned that, but it's an old Xbox game, a good one too at that. One that was made using the Halo engine, and it's coming back to good old Steam. Yeah, it'll be released on not the week after, but the week after next is when Ground Zero Texas will get re-released. Or not Ground Zero Texas. Stops Zombie. March 2nd is when Ground Zero Texas Nuclear Edition or whatever it comes out, and then Stops Zombie comes out or re-released. Rebel Without a Pulse remaster March 16th. I may actually do a special stream that Tuesday when it comes out, in addition to playing it through. It just depends on how far we get with the Batman game. I might pull in some extra overtime on Sunday, actually, the 14th, for spring break and shit. It just depends. We'll have to see. Alright, but that's the current plans in the pipeline right now. I'm also planning... I have a new review in the scripting process that I'm working on. A certain game has turned 15 years old this year, and I wanted to go ahead and review it because why not? Why not, you know, just... Yeah, it's still in the scripting process, so hopefully I get a chance to work on it. When I get a chance, I might be able to work on it over my spring break, perhaps, and get some more time in and work on another cutscene compilation, or rather another Tiger Woods golfer bios thing. So, yeah, that would be something here. Alright, so, yeah, this game that we're going to be playing, Batman: Enemy Within. I'll go over a little bit and we'll start in a few minutes. So yeah, Enemy Within, the Telltale series, that was the one we accidentally launched during the Alan Wake playthrough here. Like, nope, that's not the one I need to launch, but haven't even bothered to touch. But this was the sequel to the original Batman Telltale game. I got plenty of Batman in here. Got the original Batman Telltale. How big is that game? If I was to try to install it right now, good grief, almost 20 gigabytes. And then I have Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition, Arkham City Game of the Year Edition. Ooh, that was a bigger game. Arkham Origins. Jesus, that was 30 gigs. Good God, Arkham Knight was like a 70 gigabyte game. Whatever. I'm lucky I finished all the Arkham games. Well, there's sort of one that we don't really talk about, but that's another topic. So yeah, Enemy Within, the sequel to the full title, where the Joker actually fully becomes the Joker, and more shenanigans and all that usual Telltale shit. Depending on how this goes, may determine if I stream the other Telltale games or not, because there's really not much gameplay to a lot of them. They're kind of point-and-click adventures like the old LucasArts style games, for those of you who know the company's history, because it was founded by people who were disenfranchised with the cancellation of Sam & Max Freelance Police, and that basically was the whole genesis for Telltale Games forming. But yeah, and eventually they relied on a specific formula and just started gobbling up every fucking licensed property they could get their hands on. Minecraft, Guardians of the Galaxy, Batman, of course, and so much other shit. Instead of just focusing on the quality shit, like the Walking Dead stuff, and the Wolf Among Us as well. Oh yeah, Game of Thrones. Although Tales from the Borderlands, I heard, was genuinely good, but I don't know if the update may have fucked up my save or whatever. We'll just have to see. Alright, enough talk. Shall we go ahead and get into it? Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Whoosh. Now, let me take a look. Get rid of that. Yeah, thing is going on related more to Star Wars. Someone ranting on the Gina Carano fiasco and cute fuzzy weasel. Because that one, the guy who says in the comments, until Ray's another Mary Sue, I got this interesting when you said that. And then, fucking hell, and then just literally pays Weasel $10 just for this shit. Now the motherfucker's having buyer's remorse. See, I'm actually playing it for the first time here. Right, shall we get in now? Okay. Okay. So there it is. Telltale, DC, and WB. They haven't even updated the thing, but whatever. Shall we go ahead and get into it? Because there was a piece of DLC, a noir mode kind of thing, so you can put it in black and white. And that's why, also, I thought it would be appropriate to play the Max Payne theme, seeing as how it's also a noir game, you know what I'm saying? Into the menu we go. Thankfully, signed in, so we have the Classic Edition and Shadows Edition. That's what it's called. Okay, save files. Cloud saving is disabled. Let's just disable that. The servers, I'm pretty sure, are fucking dead anyways, unfortunately, because Telltale doesn't exist. Controls, there really isn't much. But then again, if you've played it, you'd already know that. I'll put the subtitle size in medium. Make sure to turn them on. Thankfully, the resolution's already there for me, so that's good. I don't have to mess with that. Okay. Oh god, this render quality really makes it look like crap. Put the ambient inclusion to ultra, depth of field high, bokeh high. And just a generic anti-aliasing setting, by the way. I do love how it gives you more details about what they are. Basically... Alright, I think we're good here. Yeah, we're good. Okay, languages, well, we can just leave that alone. Gameplay, we can There's standard, and there's minimal if you want to get a less UI hub, but I'll just leave it at standard. Account options, which may allow you... Hold on. Let's see if I can sign in properly here. I may still be using my old email, so let's just see if that still does it. Oh wow, it actually signed me in. I'll disable the cloud service thing for now. Crowdplay, this is kind of an interesting thing. You can turn it on in the episode's menu. It determines dialogue choices selected. I'm just gonna leave that in case we accidentally turn some shit on. And extras, just a couple other things. You can't import your save, so let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can import it here. Because I know I have the fucking save on, probably still on this PC. Given the fact that I have played through the first game. You have downloaded your save. Okay. We'll just go through the regular edition. Continue your story. Import your local save. Okay, your backstory is complete. Backstory will be tied to the current save file. And those of you who have played previous Telltale games, you would basically know how this works. That the always thing is, your choices depend, the decisions you make, depending on how they will affect the game, which is bullshit most of the time. It used to be the case, but that went off the deep end very quickly. Okay, so we have 5 episodes total. There's episode 1, episode 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's more, because Wolf Among Us was technically in that DC universe, the Fables comics. More Telltale stuff. And now here we go. I'm just gonna turn that off. Okay. So we'll start with episode 1, the Enigma. Looks like we're dealing with the Riddler here. One of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies old and new to stop this growing threat. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I'll just leave that there for the brightness. We can select our bat tech color. Okay, there's blue, red, yellow, and purple. Determines the look of Batman's gadgets, gear, and UI. Just give me blue. I'll just stick with the default. It kind of looks more a little on the white side, though, of things. Like a whitish kind of blue. Alright. Come on. Come on. Load now, game. Let's see if it gives us a... Yeah, here it is. The game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. That's what they say for every Telltale game.
My parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes.
Ah, yes, the ever-loving, always, the ever-loving, always reliable problem.
Thomas Wayne was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows, and everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever.
Or so
the
you
children
think.
of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe.
Who I'm pretty sure might have become the
I
you-know-what.
put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
So far, everything seems to be running smoothly.
Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon.
By the way, expect a lot of perennial Telltale favorites voicing a lot of the characters here. They always seem to have this kind of clique of actors, like, I don't know if a clique, but kind of like a trope. You know how, like, certain directors would always work with certain actors several times, basically, like, many times, like Denzel Washington and Tony Scott? Well, Telltale always had their kind of favorites, kind of like that, like, Melissa Hutchinson, of course, was one of them, and several others. I gotta remember who did the voices for what here. Ooh, we're in a casino.
There it is.
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocents.
Oh boy, the frame rate's starting to tank.
I wonder if a man hides in plain sight for that long.
This might be a mixed
forget
bag.
who he really is. What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori.
And don't forget about your choices, by the way. Don't forget those dialogue choices.
I know.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor.
Yeah, it makes sense an underground casino would be the site of such shady dealings. I think I've played enough games to see that unfold enough times. Alright, something with that.
computer can intercept his communication.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
I gotta look for something.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
Well, then why don't we hack it and see what happens?
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
Yeah, that would be a dead
We're
giveaway.
in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
Oh, now there's the $1 million.
I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
There's a
Well,
good
it's good to hear
excuse.
And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Uh-oh, here's the Riddler.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I
Uh-oh.
begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death.
His voice sounds familiar, Maury.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the
Shit.
hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think
Why does
that's
Maury's
Riddler.
voice sound familiar? Oh, one of Riddler's goons.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
That's
Hello?
him. You'd bet.
How about we go back to my place?
Oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that, I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
It's not like I have a choice.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you, an easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh boy. And he's dead. Yep. I wonder if some of the more hardened edged for Arkham Knight that led to it getting an M rating was possibly a choice here that gave some influence. I know the Dark Knight has always had like a darkened influence at times. But honestly though, you have to wonder. You have to wonder if a little bit of that hardened edge. Because Arkham Knight came out in 2015.
Let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Oh, hell. Nope, just gonna sidestep you. And here come the classic quick time events. A Telltale staple. Yeah, I know, I can figure that. I love how it just throws the prompts to me, basically. It'll just throw the prompts to me, but at this point, I just know fucking everything, like, how the shit works, because, let's be honest, if you've really played one Telltale game, you've basically played them all, basically. I play out the same ideas. Telltale was using that same old-ass engine. Now I get to put it to the test as well. Possibly the engine also has had optimization issues, because some games I have played off-stream under Telltale's engine have not always had the best experience. Takes one to know one.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years. Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Because it would have been nice. Time to gear up. Because it would have been nice, like I mentioned, going back to the voices, though. It would have been nice to actually have some of the actual more notable voices, you know, like Kevin Conroy as Batman and all the like, you know, just to really give it that further feeling. Right now, they're all being held up.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Yeah, it's Troy Baker, basically. And it's funny, basically, because now that basically means Troy Baker has also voiced Batman and the Joker. Because Troy Baker did the voice, or was it Troy Baker? No, wait a minute. No, wait, it was Troy Baker does Batman here, and in the previous game. But no, he voiced the Joker, I believe. Yeah, it was the Joker in Arkham Origins.
Without feet, I run.
Ooh, drone technology.
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
Good idea.
Tricky one, isn't it?
Here's the Riddler himself.
From the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again.
I know Alfred did.
He's not to be taken lightly. The kind of conundrum that drives
What do we have? We've got hostages.
Taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
You always gotta have one, I suppose.
Your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers.
Ugh, poor Sap's dead. Hey, what do we have here?
Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Let's distract this son of a bitch and see what happens. Oh yeah, forget doing actual stealth takedowns to like an Arkham. Telltale can just reduce it all to quick time events.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Perhaps hitting them with tear
Need a
gas.
distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
That would
Sounds like a plan.
probably be the better idea anyways, instead of a full frontal assault.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh god! Motherfucker just lost a finger.
Clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Hold on. Quick. Okay, this is what it is.
You're ahead of schedule.
As
I'm a little
expected.
busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage.
Go for the gun. There we go. Come on. You always... There we go. Just gonna grapple that. Take him down. Where do you think you're going? Whoa! Nice try, punk.
I bet. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
Oh dear.
With pleasure.
You know, I don't see that happening between me and you. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta love this simple quick time combat. You know what I feel like it kind of reminds me of? Just about in general. If any of you have ever played Hitman Absolution and dealt with the boss fight of Sanchez, you actually disguise yourself. You actually disguise yourself with the actual wrestler's disguise in that specific level. And those of you who've played that game will know what I'm... Oh shit.
I've heard stories in the streets.
Those of you who've played that game know what I'm talking about. But yeah, when you get to that point, you take that and you actually fight him in the cage, basically.
Everyone's very impressed with you.
Yeah. Oh god, and there goes his other finger.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become...
But yeah, if you actually go through and basically if you fight him in the cage, the boss is basically nothing more than a fucking quick time event.
Goddamn porridge. This is my city.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to...
A lot of people
broaden
see the
your
world
spectrum.
in black and white. Edward.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Cena should play the new Batman.
I don't see much evidence of that.
You know, I don't see that happening, Damien21. He was playing a different DC character that I know is going to appear actually in the Suicide Squad. Oh, see, this is my problem. Just when I want to look up shit to further explain what people are talking about in the chat here, these QuickTime events come in.
Let me show you how it was done.
Good grief. Get used to these QuickTime events, people. This is pretty much how the combat itself is done. Oh, hold on. And Roman plays Superman. No chance. Although apparently, with the rumors about J.J. Abrams' recent Superman movie that was recently announced, apparently they want to have a diverse Superman or something, last I heard. Oh, Jesus. Explosion and the fucking... And off he goes. Batman waits for no one.
Follow the power lines.
Hold on, I gotta...
There must be a weak point.
Weak point. There! Take that! Okay. If we can stop and slow down for a moment now. Oh, Jesus. I can't even remember directly off the top of my head. Get him.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
Not when a life is at stake.
Code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice.
Now let me see if I can
Maury
look
deserves a
this up
trial
here,
and
so I can find the
If
specific
he's
character.
guilty, his cell
If I can
will
find
be
the
right
specific
next to
character
yours.
here.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
We'll see about that. Oh, I have a feeling again. This is what we do. This is what Telltale games are built on. No in-depth combat, just actual fucking stories. This is another case of the story factoring in more over the gameplay, but at least with Hideo Kojima, he always has it in such a crazy... Ow, that's gonna hurt. Such a crazy, over-the-top maniac way, as those of you who saw my Metal Gear Solid playthrough and have played through the game yourselves, whether you did... Well, roundhouse him. Yeah! Roadhouse. Okay, here it is, the Suicide Squad. Oh boy, I gotta get ready. He's blowing the fucking thing.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that.
Of course I
It's
do.
not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more.
Here it is, Peacemaker. That's who he's playing as. He's playing as John Cena will be playing
But people are getting
Peacemaker.
hurt, and we know you can't let that.
Yeah, and they're also working on a series, I believe, as well. And they're filming it up in Canada, and because of that, that's why he's not able to attend WrestleMania. So yeah, whatever plans they had, it seemingly got scrapped. There we go. And this should hold it in place. God, I have a cut on my hand. I spent most of the day actually just cleaning up stuff, by the way. Like, oh Jesus, they're dying. Wait, Teddy Tart. Huh?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
Oh
After
boy.
all, we're here to help.
Oh boy. And there you go, all in a day's work. Cue title card, yay! Batman, Enemy Within, yay! So yeah. So Peacemaker basically is the villain that Cena, or I guess anti-hero technically, that Cena is playing. So that covers that. Now regarding J.J. Abrams' Superman. Oh boy. You guys probably heard about this, but okay. Let me scan the box.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Alright, we'll take it then. An item has been added to your no shit. Here it is. Yep, good old J.J. Abrams. He's gonna go and ruin the DC universe now after what happened with Star Trek and Star Wars, and now he's off to ruin DC.
Whatever.
Who do you got pictures of anyway? We salute you, J.J. Abrams, failing upward, patient zero for failing upwards in Hollywood.
In custody, not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody
Like there's
mess.
rumors that were going around.
Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw.
Trying to
Hasn't
see if there's
mellowed
anything
age.
about the possible
Get your
casting.
manners on it right
But
away.
there were some rumors that I heard about it, that was the plan basically
Just so you
for
know, this woman
that.
has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong
Also,
way,
I heard that
on foot patrol
old
tire.
My
Robert
people trained in
Pattinson and Matt
situations
Reeves
like
couldn't
that. We'd have
get
Riddler in
along on the
custody
set
if you'd
apparently of
believed
this
that.
upcoming Batman film.
So,
Matt
the
Reeves,
legendary
director, actually wanted Nicholas
I heard a
Hoult.
great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction,
A
Miss.
pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller,
Waller, huh?
director of the agency.
The agency.
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been
Cooperation.
tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude.
And you probably might have actually saw earlier that another friend of mine was
We're
playing.
not always welcome with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know.
Of course
My
he
people tell me you
does.
did some good work handling him, Batman.
Mm-hmm. You could
and
see.
me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Yeah.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
Sometimes ruthless aggression is what
the
you
only real
need.
problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought.
Sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, good
I gotta
grief.
get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far.
Give me 1 second here.
Departmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
Not exactly.
But it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Wait,
Thanks.
that's Keon Young. Now, where does that name come into play?
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just
I
wanted to
feel
say
like
it's
we've
a
had that
real honor to
name
meet
somewhere
you. I do have something I
familiar.
want to ask, though.
Excuse me 1
Criminally
second.
insane. You're
Wait
drawn
a
to
damn minute.
it, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just run away.
Yes!
I'm
That's where his
opposed
friggin' voice was. Kaz from Hi Hi Puffy Yami
I
Yumi.
think I know you a little
Oh,
better now.
and to tie things back to Alias, he had a small minor role in Alias as one of Sydney's
be in touch.
professors. Yeah,
Batman, before you go.
now I
Gotham's
remember.
your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
Noted.
You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this.
Aw, shit.
What is it?
I don't know yet. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you best get on it.
Let's
Let's keep being honest with each other.
That's what I plan to do. Off we go now. And now we fade into episode 1, The Enigma. Because Edward Enigma. What's his fucking name? Yeah, Enigma.
What an eventful evening.
To say the least, Alfred.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Al.
Al.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Jazz, ambient, classical.
Something with a beat.
Little ambient is what I'm thinking. I'm always an ambient kind of person, you know, given...
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Yep, no time to waste. Frame rate's still doing fine so far. You can always look at old past stuff.
Selena. She'll stay away if she knows what's good for her.
Given that there's a voice credit for her, maybe not. What, you didn't think she'd stay away for long, but we'll see. Came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the Children of Arkham, but eventually helped Batman stop them. Left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know if she'll ever return. Harvey Dent, once a promising mayoral candidate and one of Bruce Wayne's closest friends, supported his campaign and vision for Gotham. Attacked by the Children of Arkham to become Two-Face, violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin, a terrorist, anarchist, and oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious family, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by Bruce's father. He returned to Gotham to join the Children of Arkham, seeking revenge on his family for destroying his. Vicky Vale, well-known and respected reporter at Gotham Gazette, but was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of Mr. Thomas Wayne's criminal activities. Created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. Defeated her, but don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. And there's nothing more to look at. Unless we go over here. It looks like there's more things we'll take a look at, but these are probably things that mostly tied into the first game.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
And Alfred's voice also
plenty here.
kind of sounds familiar. And Rattel does his voice. It's lucky that it's like the second name. Now, where have I heard it?
It comes and goes. Since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
He's had a couple voices.
No, don't you worry about me.
He's had a couple voices. Voice Nestor in the 2011 Tintin film.
First tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass.
He's had plenty of acting roles. I just felt like it was something familiar, but that can't be. I wonder if there's something else I recognize him from. Okay, we have the Gotham feed. We have agency files, Riddler files, and our codex. Gotham citizens to support GCPD Batman partnership. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, Gotham City's police department public partnership with the mass vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success with the city's population. Wayne Enterprise stock hits record high. Dent trial date pushed back again. Gazette investigation. What is the agency? Cobblepot. Model prisoner.
The agency.
That might give us some
face of
stuff.
A shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
Very compromising stuff.
Information, it's all before Waller took over the director position.
Ah, here's the voice I think I fucking recognize him from. There's actually a couple. Goldfinger in GoldenEye Rogue Agent and Old Lorenzo in Haunting Ground. There we go. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. Well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Perhaps. Let me take a look at these.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes,
Yep.
To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
With the big ass explosion.
You
No
ask me,
shit.
He needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
And the deposition tape gets cut off here.
I take everything back.
Perhaps I should take a look at this. Yeah, Codex entries for everyone. James Gordon, Renee Montoya, Lucius Fox, was voiced in both Batman Telltale games by definitely perennial favorite Dave Fennoy, aka the voice of Lee in The Walking Dead. Alfred Manavesta, the agent who handed us the psychological profile on Riddler. Amanda Waller, Vernon Blake, Avesta's Terrace partner, the Riddler himself, Rumi Mori, Agency, Thomas, Martha. I cannot think of that fucking scene and oh my god, the fucking Martha scene. And yeah, I'm not gonna dwell on that. Gotham itself, Arkham itself, Wayne Enterprises, GCPD HQ, and that's all our codex. I assume we'll get more entries as the rest of this falls. Perhaps it's time to access the feed. Well, there's nothing else, so I think we're done here.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
No shit. Alright. Let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, gonna just have to move the mouse around. Oh, that's kind of new-ish. I don't remember having to do this before.
There's writing engraved along the rim.
What does it
I
say?
have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
An eye and cannot see.
Sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Think, think,
Don't
think.
have to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Shit. Who has an eye but cannot see? Think, think, think. Think, think, think. There's Eye of a Hurricane. Eye of a Needle. Blind Justice. A One-Eyed Jack. No, a One-Eyed Jack still has one eye to somewhat see. There's gotta be one of the other three. I have a needle. Nothing's really implying that. Blind Justice. Perhaps the Riddler. I have a hurricane. The way it's shaped. I've narrowed it. I'm thinking either I have a hurricane or Blind Justice. It's a 50-50 toss-up, so...
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else.
Yeah. Well, maybe it is One-Eyed Jack. Let's fuck it.
At a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
So either Eye of a Hurricane or Eye of a Needle. Fuck it, Eye of a Needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Shit,
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
How to use it?
Look at these strange grooves.
Find something to use the disc with.
Never forget.
The night it all happened. Wait. What could I do? Nope. Nope. No way. And that just takes us back, so I gotta think. What to do? There's a loud sneeze. What to do? Maybe there's something over here. What to do?
Lucius's latest model. Never ceases to impress.
Takes a lot of damage, but does what it's supposed to do. Hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. Upgraded model after the Lady Arkham battle last year. Improved armaments. Shielding and scanning technology. There's nothing in here. Must be the...
beats Lucius's handiwork.
I wonder if there's...
Useful when the odds are stacked against me in a fight.
Smoke grenades, stunner. Doesn't seem to do much. And I'm not sure there's actually anything over here that will help me. I wonder if we can go this way.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Doesn't look like I'm getting anywhere. I have a needle. Wait. Needle. Record player. Wait a minute, don't tell me. Take a look. Record player.
Needle. A record needle.
So what happens when I actually drop this?
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course.
What, do I really have a choice?
Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands, or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
Hey.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Yeah.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Access the back computer anytime by entering the back cave from the main menu. Off we go.
Good hunting, Bruce.
New game in town. And by the way, that is basically it for that achievement structure. Grrr, hold on.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased.
Sorry,
with the
but
seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract.
just forget it.
The Gazette's
This is all I'm doing.
I'd love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius.
Just one Saturday.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but
Oh, whatever.
what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
Fucking paper
Well,
cut
I've
on
got
my
a meeting
hand.
to run to. We'll pick up
I
this
don't know what to
conversation this
do.
afternoon.
Sounds great.
I'm gonna have to start getting things ready.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop,
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Alright, take a look at this.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
I don't get her sent.
Now, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Door.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Uh-oh. What the... Whoa! What the hell?
Hi, Dad.
Oh.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out
Could
of
see
orientation
that.
your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
It's pretty
I always
good.
had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is.
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh.
Always was
Micro
Enigma
overlays?
style.
It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious. This is above your pay grade.
Come on, guys. Clearance? You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you?
Not exactly.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Sure, I guess why not? What's the worst that could happen? This might be a bit slow, but honestly, if I'm going to find a way to get this...
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well.
No, unfortunately.
Oh, I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Who would?
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle.
By putting the item back in the briefcase?
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Then she'll definitely be a good fit.
Let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Oh!
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta.
Yes,
this is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Yeah, I believe we've already met. Haven't we?
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah,
I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
Keep me in the loop about that, thing.
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Won't be. Of course. It's funny. I was playing Tales from the Borderlands, and I realized Troy Baker actually also voiced the main character in that game as well.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
Why do I continue to help
Most people wouldn't
Gotham?
be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler.
Hello, Riddler.
We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Mm-hmm.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Hmm.
The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you.
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story.
Mm-hmm.
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Really
maybe
now?
You're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea.
What the hell? Oh, what now?
It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Hopefully not sooner. Later. Oh, hell.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
Where is she? And what's going on?
What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Oh no.
Lucius,
oh no.
we made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Oh! And I'm afraid he might be dead. Lucius!
No!
Goodbye, old friend.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
And I don't know what matters.
An investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died.
And he's gone. Yep, F's in chat, boys. Press F to pay respects. I'm surprised there's not a fucking QuickTime event in here that lets you press F to pay respects. But that might be in poor taste.
always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man.
Yes,
Losing
Alfred.
like this, it's hard to
That
bear.
evil bastard. Fuck Nigma.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce.
I
It
know.
was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal.
Yep.
We can't let him get away with it.
He won't.
Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme.
Thanks.
Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be.
I don't even want to know.
Lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents.
It's also tragic.
Sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
Pain never really does.
It certainly didn't for me.
And sadly, I think most of us can unfortunately
Loves
speak
working
from
for me,
experience about that.
They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
Not necessarily. No, that's not
What
what I...
did you need?
Shoot. Guess I worded that wrong.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
It's
I know I
fine.
shouldn't blame you.
It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon, just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in?
Do you really want to know?
Fine. Just tell me one thing.
What?
That weird disc.
Yeah.
Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
No.
I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you?
Oh dear.
I hope you can forgive yourself.
Good grief.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Oh dear, that may not have been the best of ideas. Great.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
You!
For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce!
There he is.
Why don't we catch up over...
Sooner or later, I figured we'd get to him.
We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Figured he'd show up sooner rather than later.
But I can see my genes. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me.
I just didn't expect it to be here of all places.
Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Haha. Ugh.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Very thoughtful of you.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see. People get upset at the littlest things.
I wouldn't consider this so little.
It hasn't
start going
easy
in
for
full
me out
mumble
here,
mode.
you know? I'm the new guy now.
What do you mean?
It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to.
Really?
Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Favor? What favor?
For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
I seem to be blurring the evil line.
At so many points in your lives. And now...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Into the fold?
I mean, you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Fine, just make it quick.
Smile. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude.
And after what happened last time...
Trying to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, though I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I mean your friends, John. Now tell me.
Frame
what
rate
you
is
know.
still keeping at that current 100. Seems to be a little over the place. The crazy thing is with Telltale games, their engine, newer games in their engine, would basically lock the frame rate to your monitor's refresh resolution.
That's all I know.
So it normally would stick around that range, but sometimes fluctuate. But it can get pretty low and get pretty heinous.
I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
Mm-hmm.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later. Like
Oh, I can stop it.
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Yeah, you do that.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce.
Likewise.
This trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Mm-hmm. Out we go. A friend in need. We're at 1.4. And we're about an hour 30 or so into the game. I feel like we're making good progress and we can finish episode 1 sooner or later.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days.
Touché. Why does a lot of shit that I've been playing now is starting to hit more closer to home because of all the crap that's going on in the real world?
I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
Mm-hmm.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh god, and that time he said Riddle, like man fucking Riddle, and then they just changed the name to Riddle, and that's another debacle I don't need to get into, almost as bad as Martha.
42nd to 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Well, let's take a look. And there's 43rd Street, 44th, and 46th. Start
Looks like gang
here.
activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you.
I know, I know.
Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Probably. Now, what if we were to take a look here?
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower.
What would he exactly want with that?
Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. I heard you got all buddy-buddy with her after I was out of earshot.
Well...
Told her about that puzzle you got from Riddler. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
Oh, look at what happened with the puzzle.
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. I don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
You're probably right.
She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Basically. East End, 6:35 p.m. Kind of gonna be a slow night. Let me pull up and finish another video that I was watching.
Honestly, I don't think this YouTuber is a troll either. Most of the people I do
No one's home.
are not trolls.
I told Waller about our lead.
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
She's caught up in briefings. Can't
Really,
get here for a
feeding the
while.
trolls is
She
just all
said
about
she
who I find interesting.
appreciates
And I want
the
to reiterate,
cooperation.
not just to reiterate.
Oh yeah, I'm just playing the bastard earlier, and yeah, it's cute fuzzy weasel.
Let's see what we can learn.
I know the guy who paid for this is watching this too, and he's probably getting pissed off because I keep going like, "Hey, not my idea to watch this; it's his idea."
Yep.
He's probably getting really angry.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
I didn't choose
Vain,
this.
isn't he?
Someone paid me to do this one, so I'm doing this one, and I'm trying to find things to work
Hear
on.
no evil.
Had it
Speak
not been
no
me,
evil.
I would have done the other one.
And again, this is what makes it funnier. Clearly, I'm not interesting to you, and what I say is not interesting to you. And you figured out right away, even before you started.
We're trapped.
It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Stop.
Then how do we get out?
All of that for how much again? I'm pretty sure I've sold astrophotography commissions worth more than what you're getting out of this.
After you.
Well, I'm
Your
gonna
feeding troll
read.
series is meant to go after idiots who do think their shitty ideas are gospel. Because, look, you do good work. But even as you're calling me an idiot and saying that I'm misinformed in a lot of matters, which, okay, I will accept
Give
that.
me a good, honest crack house any day.
Not really wanting to get through this shitty rant, I'm still encouraging people to check you out and subscribe.
Uh-oh.
The people that do follow me get it. They don't take what
Someone's
I say
dead.
seriously. Unlike you, I don't get any money out of this.
Yeah.
God. For the fun of it. And even if I point out that you spent 2 hours on this rant,
What do we got in here?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
well, haha, Coyote, you spent more time going
He's one
over
of
my
Waller's.
responses. Either way, you win. But at least I actually had fun going over your responses. And I will stop here from now. And you know what's sadder? I still have an hour more of this response to go over. I'm Desert
Good grief. Poor Desert Coyote.
I actually
Torn apart by a cute fuzzy weasel. How sad.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Must have been a blunt force object.
There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Maybe.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
Oh, God.
Must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Perhaps. What about here?
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Well.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
What do you expect?
Damn it. Me either.
One shoe was missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Perhaps a burning sensation? Oh.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
Hey.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Maury. Oh. Wanna leave? Get inside.
Riddler's playing games.
That he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Inspect evidence at the crime scene. Take a look at these monitors.
Scratches on the monitor.
Items tagged with this can be linked to related items that theorize a connection.
Sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
There's a way to do it, isn't there? Well, we can't link anything. Look at these safes. What are these symbols?
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
I wonder if there's something inside.
Missing their senses.
I wonder if there's something inside.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
Of course.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
An open safe.
And a lot of blood.
And the fingers.
We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Booby trapped. Sharp blade inside. Blood everywhere. Hey. I could link these at least.
The agent must have been looking for the answer at one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Exactly. Now, what do we have here?
Prototype of the trap he used on Maury. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Maybe so. But what is going on with everybody? This is so
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals.
Yep.
Clever son of a bitch.
Of course. Now, what else? Take a look at this chamber.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Maybe that's the idea.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
Not at least until it actually starts working.
It's polarized.
So it is.
Polarized glass. Polarizing filter. Is there a link between these two?
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Yeah, and that's gonna cause a
I got a
problem.
hunch, come here. No matter
What is
how
it?
careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Why don't we start with his email?
Maury. He sold technology to Riddler.
Of course.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Alright, I'll take the deal just so long as you stay away from my family. You can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've compiled with all your requests up to this point. After the transaction, we're done.
I recognize some of the names on this list.
Waller.
They're all Waller's people.
And Waller herself.
Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
For someone so smart, you sometimes act real stupid. Those resources were not for your crackpot feud with Batman. You knew that and you went ahead anyway. All you gain with your games is attention, which we really don't want right now. Stick to the plan. We'll have to make changes. Who's H? It's not Horatio Kane, I'll tell you that much. Justice. Meet Miami Justice. Riddler's desk. Good old agency pistol.
That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Oh, what do we have here?
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find.
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
Wrong answer.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Jesus. Psychopath. The shoe. Hey. There it is.
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
I wonder if I can draw a link. I'm afraid. Can I draw a link? Or maybe I can draw it to the heated floor.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Makes sense.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
It starts with the chair, obviously. It starts with the chair, obviously. He woke up here after being beaten by Riddler. That's what I'm feeling. He possibly entered the chamber to play his game.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Then after that, the melted
The
shoe.
agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Then after the shoe, this.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end.
All the blood
It was
loss.
still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue.
Exactly.
Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
You know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
Well, shit, I guess we don't have a choice, do we? I'm very well aware.
Dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Right.
Almost make out a message.
I'm not kidding, Batman.
Keep turning.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
That's the third.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check.
So see no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Alright. Alright. Whoa!
What the hell?
Jesus! Ugh. That's how the agent's eardrum burst.
You can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Oh no. Yeah, motherfucker!
Use it to open the safe.
Now. I gotta hurry. We know it's see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Okay. Oh my god! Shit. Out of bullets. See no evil. See, one won't see trouble and tell no lies. Ask the third. Hear no evil. Speak no evil. Try that. Stupid! Oh, fuck me, I'm dead as shit. The fucking noir in the comic panels is giving me 13 flashbacks. Okay. I failed. At least the checkpoint's generous. Let's try that again.
Congratulations. You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it over the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Get to that fucking safe. Stop it, that goddamn thing. It's about to start back up again. And we're out of bullets. I'm having trouble with this fucking thing. It won't work. Turn the other one. The other way! Ah! It's not working! Oh, fuck this fucking thing! Ah, stupid mouse! Oh, this is what I hate, having a busted fucking mouse. Oh god, here we go. I just had to have one dying moment. You can't even skip the fucking cutscene. Look under correct decoration.
My short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Oh god, there's no barely.
Use it over the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
There's barely any fucking guide on Steam. Okay, remember that one won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize. See trouble and tells no lies. Speak and tells. It has to. I feel like it would have to be the C then. It's not working. Come on, you piece of shit. Come on, you piece of shit. This one. Fucking hell, I hate that stupid thing. It doesn't just auto-highlight the fucking thing. Oh, this is such bullshit. I'm getting fucking pissed. I'm getting mad now. I feel like I know it, but I feel like my mouse is just fucking failing me.
You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it over the safe!
Oh, I'm getting sick of them repeating this fucking phase. Pause. Yeah, bloody chair, yes. Choose the right safe. It's Hear No Evil. All his... Hear No Evil. It's not working! Where is it? It doesn't do it. I can't back out. I think that... Fuck off, you fucking piece of goddamn shit! This is bullshit, and this guide is fucking shit. It will not help you out. It has to be a better fucking piece. The answer safe is Hear No Evil, but I think my mouse has decided to say fuck you. The answer is Hear No Evil, but I think my mouse has decided to shit on me completely and just not do what I wanted to do. Even when I click, hold it down, and rotate. Because this is not fucking working.
You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic.
Maybe I should just switch to the controller.
Let's test it out, shall we?
It is Hear No Evil. I hate this. 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 Now I just want this to be over. Hear No Evil. That's the answer, right? Okay, let's go for it. Come on! Oh, you piece of shit! You fucking piece of shit! No, no, no! What the fuck? Okay, I gotta look at... This is bullshit, and this is fucking broken. I gotta look this up on YouTube. I gotta fucking look this shit up. I thought I would have an easier time, but spoiler alert, no. And this is like towards the tail end of this. Oh, you're really gonna chuck an ad on me? This... Can someone just fucking do me a favor and for the Steam browser find a way to make ad block work? I'll fucking do that shit myself. And this is like the last segment. Go away. See, it is supposed to be that one. And I don't get why it's not fucking opening. You absolute son of a bitch. What the fuck? Hit the controller. I'm gonna do something here. I'm going to try a thing now. Do something. Controls. I'm afraid this isn't working. Oh my god, this isn't working. I can't even use my fucking controller. It is Hear No Evil, but the thing is not fucking working. No matter what I do, my mouse just fucking fails on me. Do you see why this rotating shit was a bad idea? And it just, I'm sick of this. This is so bullshit. It's fucking broken, man. It's not doing its job. And the mouse is so fucking dirty itself. Why can't I get out of the death box? Hold down the button and then turn into the direction. That's what I'm trying to do. Watch. But it just fails. And it doesn't let me hit it again. Why is it not working? No! 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 What the fuck? I'm getting mad right now. This is fucking bullshit. I'm going back to the main menu, and I'm gonna try to fucking use my actual controller for this shit. I'm trying my actual fucking controller for this shit, because I cannot... I don't know why, but my mouse is just... It's not working. It's fucking failing me right now, and I don't know what to do. Quit out, start over, and try again. Because I don't know if my controller is actually playing properly. I'm getting fucking fuming mad with this shit. I also hate how long it's taking. If it's not gonna fucking behave, my mouse... Oh, God, just hurry the fuck up, you piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit! Just hurry up, you fucking cockstain! Now let's actually try this with a fucking controller. I am going to try this with a controller now. And if this is the only way it's gonna work, then we're in serious trouble. Just get to the fucking main menu. It's like I'm waiting on a goddamn DVD back in the day with the fucking logos, and I'm fuming mad because this fucking shit won't work. Can I even... You can actually... Oh, this is such shit. The bad thing is, you literally have to restart the game to take your controller. Like, if you want to use it, I don't even get this shit. Like, it can let you switch on the fly, but only if your controller is on at this point. Like, but before you turn the game on, you have to turn on the controller, and then you can turn on the fucking game. That is such bullshit. No, I'm trying.
Let's test it out, shall we?
Never thought I'd rage in a fucking Telltale game of all things, but no. This shit does it because the fucking controller just refuses, or rather the mouse refuses to work. Oh god, and I don't... And it is... Come on! Just hurry up, you fucking scumbag game. Okay, try it again. Hear no evil. Okay. See, that's my fucking problem! That piece of shit was not showing up! Fucking asshole of a game. Yippee-ki-yay, bitch. There. I'm done. See, that's what I fucking hate, and you cannot just turn on a controller. At least with Metal Gear Rising Revengeance,
God, whatever's not safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
It's not. Or maybe it is. What is this fucking thing? It's a
homing missile.
oh, this asshole.
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal.
Yes.
A signal.
Maybe the same thing that was in what was killed Lucius.
That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die. Riddler. Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list.
That technology was in the thing.
Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I haven't
I hurt my wrist enough from all this fucking banging on this desk.
work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing, From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend.
You evil
Why
scumbag.
don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game.
You evil motherfucker.
Move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec.
Oh no.
What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this.
I know.
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon.
Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies.
Yeah, were.
Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Worrying about it won't help anything.
Neither will being cavalier. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong.
Whatever was in that missile was possibly used in that explosion piece.
The puzzle wasn't an explosive.
It was not explosive.
It was an emitter.
Emitter?
When it was solved, it emitted a signal.
A missile signal, basically.
If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
Ugh, I guess it wouldn't be some telltale harshness without killing a Dave Fennoy character. Makes me wonder what happens. Because I've played just about every Telltale game under the sun, except for maybe those CSI games.
Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
Except for those CSI games, because I damn well know you can't get any of those anymore because of all that licensing bullshit.
I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Good idea. Communications grid. Agency data.
He's hacked their cell phones. He can pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Missile launcher.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
What would you imagine if...
Can you block it? If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred.
No shit.
You have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Right.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
That'll probably help me isolate.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
Time to analyze the audio then.
Now we just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Link matching words. Wayne, Tiffany, Bruce, Tower, Enterprises, Bruce, hey.
Bruce!
Tower.
Bruce?
The waveforms match.
Bingo. Wayne. Nope. Nope. No way. Okay.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
Another match.
There. I piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
Right.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with a signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham.
Check that easy.
Actually, it sounds like he's keeping his word.
Another lead. Rumi Mori, the arms dealer.
Mori, huh?
Mori's on a kill list.
John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
I almost forgot.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori or Nabel? Let me read.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach.
Genteel.
Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand,
Eli Nabel.
Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino.
With a wrench.
Quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Looks like we have a choice. Mori or Eli? And what does the general consensus say? What does the consensus say? I think this might be the last. This is choice number 3. This choice determines the way events unfold. If you care about good relations with the commissioner, go to Mori. If you want to cooperate with the agency, go to Eli. What should we do? I don't know. Good relations with the commissioner. And that was the lead that we were given. Cooperating with the agency. Perhaps.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Off we go. the Virago, 9:47 p.m. There he is.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. Gotta be careful here.
Here's one agent.
They're following his every move.
And another.
All
And
this
another.
attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
There's something you can help me with, Mr. Mori. It's a matter of some importance.
I doubt I can do much. The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information about the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac. It's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I
It's
said
an awfully tall order.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Mori, listen to me very carefully. I am more ruthless than my father ever was.
The pup has a savage bark, and from the looks of it, the teeth to match. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
What is it?
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I don't think that will be a problem. Nothing I can't handle.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
Right.
Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Alright. I'll make the transfer.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
I would hope you would.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Will do. Alright, that went pretty...
I've sent you Maury's information. Find me.
Yeah, I think that went pretty smooth.
The Lady of Dublin.
Lady of Dublin.
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Mm-hmm. Come on, give me the fucking achievement game. Oh, here we are. Lady of Dublin. 10:38 p.m. We only have about 30 or so minutes left.
Men on board. This must be it.
Yeah.
Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Cool off.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
There he is.
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
Then you'll see what this is all made of.
We found him.
There he is.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here.
Several chambers.
All your idiot colleagues.
Hostages.
All
They
in the
appear to be more of Waller's agents.
A good spot for cover.
History of terrible decisions. Your agency has been playing you its part. I'll give it to you. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon.
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll
Might
move
be
when he's
angry I
looking.
brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle.
Careful.
I know, that was close, but shifting Q is awkward to hit on this fucking keyboard.
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Oh. Electroshock therapy.
Here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online, Al.
Ready, Bruce.
And thankfully, all at once. All at once.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Ah, shit.
Oversized vermin.
There, shock 'em, you bastard. Huh?
Agent of Vesta.
Vesta.
More. It's heating up.
Oh no.
Thanks, Batman. Hi.
Whoa! Jesus, that was...
Are you alright?
Oh, I've been through... Oh, I was gonna say I've been through worse, but now look. We're trapped in a cage.
Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
Now he's just
Memorized
damaged
your
it.
playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I hurt a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there.
No, it's because you were evil.
Your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I could just show them the bodies. I'm going
Wouldn't
to
have
ask
the
you
same
3
effect.
questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this
Oh,
for you,
you evil son of a bitch. It's a lose-lose situation.
will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2, also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
Black, blue.
I think he means me.
Black, blue, and bleeding from the ears.
Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please.
Black and blue. Yeah, it is her. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to figure this out. Avesta. Avesta.
Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Yeah!
Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet.
The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
Oh no.
Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent.
Oh no.
You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Back golly. Missile array.
Fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Definitely not you.
Wrong answer, but
What are you doing?
here we go. The plan is now in play. Missile.
No!
And we are protected.
Impossible!
Not really, Enigma.
You think you're clever, don't you?
I am. Just shut him up. Ugh, he talks too
Who's
much.
the man who's got no time left?
You.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Uh-oh.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Shit. The drone. There. Oh yes. Lead drone. Watch your plane get sunk. Uh-oh, and speaking of getting sunk, I think this ship... or not.
This can't be happening.
Sucker kick. Right in the face.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
I'm just glad you're on your feet. You took quite a beating.
Looks like this should be the last page, though.
My ears! I can't hear.
Embrace her. You! Where do you think you're going, scumbag?
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Investus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. Set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention.
And look what happened.
They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Oh dear. Oh god. Darn. Someone's here.
They broke the pact.
What?
The pact.
What pact? Needle. It's
Lock
probably
the ship down and radio for more medics.
probably poison needle.
But Riddler, is he?
Yes.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The
Yeah.
investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim.
Guess I'll take the
I'll
fall.
take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it.
I'm not sure that will do it.
Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane.
You mean you're the whole goddamn
I'm
lightning
about to
storm?
blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars.
Oh
Bumped
dear.
down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
I'm loyal to Gordon Waller. Don't expect me to start taking your calls.
I'm not asking you for your cooperation, Batman. I'm ordering it. When you understand what we're facing, you'll come around. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known.
Oh, it's been through a lot of shit over the years.
Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
The future Harley Quinn. There were some allusions to her in the last game as well. I wonder if she'll become fully by the end of the game, or whenever she bothers to show up, if she does. Here, at least.
But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
She knows. And you're gonna get a nice little cliffhanger to be continued, because fuck that. Riddle me this. What's dead? You! I got so fucking sick of hearing that shit. Okay, unfortunately we left Tiffany furious. Thrilled when you told her she could help with the puzzle box. Consoled when you were able to relate to her, but told her the truth about what happened. Now she feels betrayed. Alfred has become vengeful. Proud when you said you'd bring the Riddler in the lawful way. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance, but he admires you did whatever it took to get the drive. You left John ecstatic. He was pleased to see you, proud of himself that he chose a card you liked, and ecstatic that you agreed to meet as friends. I wonder if they were related to Riddler. Steadfast with Gordon. Appreciate backing him up in front of Waller. Suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius. And because you took his side against Waller, he's still loyal. Iman's traumatized. Impressed that you stood up to Waller. Appreciate honest answers to her questions. But traumatized by the torture at the hands of the Riddler. I have a strained relationship with Waller. Not happy when I defended Gordon. Furious I helped the witness get away. And because I went behind her back to talk to Maury, it's only a begrudgingly work relationship. Chose Maury mostly. And made the deal with him. Sacrificed Iman. So I went with the minor choice, but that's really a small step in the long run. Well, there you go, basically, and sadly we do not have time to start episode 2, so I'm just gonna go ahead and actually back off here. Okay. Go ahead and quit. Let's go to the goodbye screen and, okay. Good lord, 2.5 hours for the first episode. I don't even think it took me this long to get through Tales from the Borderlands. But look at that, we basically completed all of episode 1 here, and I think my friend mostly did the same here. My friend also almost managed to, well, I'm looking. He has at least episode chapter 4, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But this is just what, and just like that, we don't have much left here left. Or not much left. Okay. So, current plan is, like I said, with Ground Zero Texas happening, basically the remaster, we'll be playing that directly on Thursday. Might fool around and just get things set up and test things on Tuesday to see how they work. And for the most part, we'll see what happens. Yeah, okay, that's looking to be the plan. It looks like we've got a hell of a run. So yeah, it's going to be a little all over the place, so please bear with me while I try and solve a lot of this this madness I'm dealing with, you know. Hopefully we don't have any crazy shit. You know, I think I'm going to actually base these off episodes, actually. Like, the thing is, because in the game it's titled Episode 1, Episode 2, etc., up to 5. If this is how long it takes me, I could just do that and knock it down. And it probably might only take me 5 parts or so, depending on how I see things. Alright, everybody, I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at that for the evening here. So, I thank you all for watching. And yeah, we will be back on Thursday at our usual time. So, we'll see you guys.